Please be seated. Ladies, gentlemen, graduates, a very warm welcome. I'm particularly pleased to welcome back one of our former students, Lopa Patel, who is a digital entrepreneur and founder of several Asian lifestyle websites and portals. It's a great privilege to have Lopa join us today, and we'll be delighted to honour her with an Outstanding Alumna Award in just
Vice President and Dean, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, I'm very deeply touched by this award for two reasons. Firstly, because it is from my university. Next year will mark 30 years since I graduated, and to be honest, it really feels only like it was yesterday. And every time I visit Manchester, as I drive up the Oxford Road, as soon as the university comes into view, I feel a real sense of homecoming and belonging. The university gave me many opportunities and made me the person that I am today. I've gone from being a biochemist, and a bad one at that, a bad biochemist, to being a journalist, to being a marketer, to now being a digital media entrepreneur. My working life has been shaped by what I learned at university, to analyze on a scientific basis, to actually think about the figures and make meaningful sense from them, to devise a plan, and most importantly of all, to actually carry out that plan. Ill-judged or not, often you just have to do it and to learn by trial and error. In my second year at university at Manchester, I decided to become the editor of the UoM Students' Union newspaper. It was a really fleeting thought that was transformed into reality by a largely apathetic student body. UoM, the University of Manchester Institute of Science and Technology, as it was at the time, was a land of the geeks, And among the geeks, when you say you want to do something, they generally let you. And besides, nobody else wanted to do it. So I got involved in student politics through the Manchester India Society. We formed the National Union of Asian Students, organised a national sports tournament, and I attended the NUS National Conference in Blackpool that year on behalf of the university. Manchester really gave me an opportunity to try something I was really ill-qualified to do, which is journalism. The student body gave me a taste for politics, and the India Society gave me an inkling about how to address the issue of invisibility. As Amanda has mentioned earlier, in 2012, together with a few friends, I formed Diversity UK, a think tank to address the issues of equality and inclusion in the workplace. I was actually, I was surprised that we needed yet another think tank, given that the Race Relations Act was ratified in 1976. But the reality is that every day we hear of inequality in the world in which we live, at all levels, from the shop floor to the boardroom, and very few people actually know how to redress that imbalance. Manchester is that rare thing. It has an honesty and an integrity that is hard to find elsewhere. It teaches you to challenge everything, and I do advise you to challenge what displeases you, because that is how change comes about. I am extremely proud that the University of Manchester has its first female President and Vice-Chancellor in Professor Dame Nancy Rothwell. I am proud that the University of Manchester Students' Union has elected its first black woman General Secretary in Naakwa, and delighted that the university has just elected Lem Sise as its Chancellor for the next 8 years. That is equality in action, and that is the second reason that I'm very proud to receive this award today. My congratulations to all of you graduating today. As I look out at a sea of bright young faces ready to take on the new challenges, let me offer you these few thoughts. Firstly, work hard. Work hard, work harder than you've ever worked before. Treat everyone with respect and start by giving your time back at the very first chance. Most of the opportunities that I've been offered have come about because I gave somebody my time for free, voluntarily. But most of all, I think give yourselves a break. You are preparing for a world where technology changes everything every 3 to 5 years. So if things don't work out as you've expected in your career or in your educational plans, don't give up. Try something else and just learn to say yes to things. I would like to end by saying a very special thank you to Vice President and Dean, Professor Martin Humphreys, for extending a hand of friendship to me. Martin, I like to think I might have been a better biochemist if I had been taught by you, but then I might not have done all the other things I did at university. I would like to thank the University of Manchester Alumni Office, to Kate, to Paul, to Richard, and the team for all their time and support. I would like to thank my husband Amit for being my rock in life and in work. But most of all, I would like to thank all the university staff and graduates for making the University of Manchester such a special place. Thank you very much. Thank you.